signs reading. Let's begin with a general message. And for some of you, get comfortable this week with wearing your heart on your sleeve again. Like, some of you have learned a lot of karmic lessons, and Spirit wants you to know that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So be prepared to, some of you, generate more income. Be prepared to spend more time with your family and your loved ones. Some of you could be with your family, your loved ones for the holiday. Spirit wants you to know that you are nobody's escape. So be happy that things are left the way they are. Like, you could have had people trying to escape through you and it wasn't helping you, but it could have benefited them. So it's like one-sided connections, relationships, you know. Some of you too, I even hear like you met your match. So some of you, you did meet your match or you're going to meet your match. So be prepared. Be prepared for that. And Spirit wants you to know in this season, less is more. So you can let go. You can let go more. You know, this season is going to be more so about spreading love, you know, and opening up to a new cornucopia of blessings. Like, some of you too, everlasting friendships, you know, you could have had friendships that didn't value you, or, you know, you could have struggled to maintain close friendships. And this is going to be a season where you get invited out and you have real good, solid friends. All right. Some of you too, more sleep. You could be getting more sleep, and it's going to get easier for you. It's going to be weird to you, but it's going to, and you're not going to be able to explain it, but this is going to start to get so much more easier for you. Like, your defense mechanism is slowly starting to calm down. So some of you could have been in survival mode on the defense, waiting for some stuff to pop off. And you're going to notice that you get more rest this way. It benefits you when you are not operating from a place of survival mode and you're going more slower. So it's like less effort and you get more. All right. So let's see. General message shows obsession. Someone has a huge obsession with you. Whoever this person is, you know something too. Like, this energy can be from the outside. So like I said, some of you could be meeting someone new. If you do meet someone new, because I just see with this obsession and passion, like somebody daydreaming about you, somebody trying their best not to be obsessed with you, but they can't help themselves. They're trying their best not to think of you, but they can't stop thinking of you. Some of you, your intuition is also going to be heightened this week. And then it shows trust, okay? And others of you, when it shows unavailable, be careful of, like, also trust your intuition. If you meet somebody and you feel like this person doesn't seem like they would be emotionally available, trust it. Some of you too, you still have people from the past that regrets the way that they've treated you. You could have people in the past that wish that they opened up to you. They wish they let you in more. They wish that they could have protected you. They wish that they could have saved what they had with you. So I just feel like you are rising into your power. You're going to be meeting new people. And even though you're meeting new people, there could be some people from your past that really, really miss you. They miss the support that you had for them. They regret how they treated you. They wish that they could have showed you more, done more for you. They wish that they could have reached out to you more and be more available. So that's, and I even hear like, pack your bag, let's go on a trip. We're going to have fun. So some of you too, if you are dating someone, or you may have a friend that tells you to pack your bag, and because it shows soulmate. Some of you guys could be meeting a soulmate this week, and with this person, like they match you a lot. They match your integrity. So if you're a person that is big on integrity and being respectful and matching effort, this is what this person has to offer you. So there's a lot going on this week for general message. There's a lot going on for this week. Some of you guys have a sweet romance coming up as well. And people who want to cheer you up, or someone who's been listening to you and they really want to cheer you up, you know, like they want to give you the opposite of what you think, you know. Sometimes you may feel like this person is spending their time and they're up to things that they shouldn't do, but this person wants to bend over backwards for you. They want to open up more to you. They want to show you more. So you have one season ending and you are opening up to another one. Some of you too, you may find out some shocking things about someone on the internet. Like it might come to your attention. It might be somebody might DM you something that you're like, whoa, I never ever knew that. So look out for that as well. Some of you could be thinking about getting a tattoo or getting a tattoo removed. So let's see about your money. It shows financial growth and you stepping into your power when it comes to your job. Some of you guys could have been indecisive if you should stay at the profession that you're at right now or if you should just let it go. Some of you are going to decide to work even though the job is stressful. You are going to, and sometimes it pisses you off. Wherever you work, it's stressful and it pisses you off, but there's lots of financial growth. And Spirit wants you to be patient with yourself. You are growing in this field. And with possibilities, there's so many more possibilities for you to rise up in this company. There's a lot of more ways for you to match the frequency so that you can come into more money. So that's what's going to be happening to you when it says tune in. Some of you can be really trying to work on your frequency and matching the frequency of what you want. You're going to see evidence of that, like completion of you being able to pay your bills, take care of your stuff, and go on trips or whatever. If you get invited out, you don't have to say like, oh, I don't have enough. It's a season where you're clearing blockages to your finances and that I don't have enough, that scarcity mindset around money. And this is your dream. You know, you're going to be exhausted. But I see you going with the flow, which just means you're going to be pacing yourself. Some of you with master, you can be mastering your own energy, mastering your own time, mastering your finances, overcoming any delays. It definitely shows workaholic. You're going to be working extra time, working overtime. All right. Some of you too, like I see you signing documents. So there could be a negotiation, a contract coming up for you as well. So let's start off with Sagittarius. Happy birthday to my beautiful Sages. I'm having a special for the rest of Sag season. So if you would like to get a personal reading, you should reach out to me by email, and I do same day phone reading and I also do video reading. So happy birthdays, my love. Treat yourself. So let's see for you, Sagittarius, what's going on. You know, Sagittarius, people or a person is trying to figure you out. The issue is you could have got more smarter. I feel like you are starting to see right through people. So it could even have to do with work. You know, like how sometimes you work at a company and you feel like your boss is trying to get over on you or your coworkers is trying to get over on you, and you start to see right through things or you start to see through people. So you're like one step ahead of the game. That's what's going to start to happen with you, Sagittarius. There's a huge turning of the tables when it comes to your energy. And this energy is like supposed to, you know, you're not self-absorbed, Sagittarius. Do not let anybody try to convince you that you're self-absorbed, because what it is, I just feel like you're more protective of yourself. Like you see through people, so you're one step ahead of the game. When you're one step ahead of the game, you don't move the same way that you used to move, which might make people think that, oh, are you playing games? Like, what are you doing? Like people are not going to be able to keep up with you. And this is really good, because the energy that I get for this person that you're going to start to move differently with, they are very manipulative. They're very manipulative. They're very sneaky, but you are one step of the game. So it's going to kind of make them feel threatened by you in a sense, and they're not going to know why, but they can tell, like, Sag's not moving the same, like something's going on, you know? So I like this about you. It just means that you're getting way more smarter, and you're starting to understand like the game. So, you know, that's good for you. Sagittarius, I see flowers. Somebody could be bringing you flowers. Some of you too, you can have a family member that is in the hospital, and you can be visiting them in the hospital. Spirit says save your son. Like if you have a son or a child, they could be scared, like really, really scared, and they may need you. They may need you, your time and your attention, your love, your affection. Just don't get too caught up. You know, sometimes just you being there is gonna be good enough. So if you have a son specifically, it's talking about a son, and you see that they're not acting normal and they just seem a little paranoid, it's better to just, give them love, check on them, and try to help them through this season. All right. Some of you too, if you are with a lover, I see them buying you a designer bag. You might get a beautiful designer bag for your birthday. They're going to surprise you with it. They feel like you deserve it, and you deserve so much more. So if you are a Sagittarius that is in a relationship, your partner really, really loves you. They trust you, and they could be also making more money. That's what's going on. Your partner's making more money. Your partner could have been stressed out. They felt like, at their job, they weren't being treated with respect. They weren't getting what they deserved. And there's like a door, an opportunity that has opened up for this person. So they will be getting more money. So they're going to help you out financially more. And you're going to see how they step up and surprise you with gifts. And it's going to make you really happy. So I see that. Let's see what else comes out for you. Some of you can just be treating yourself. Like I see you could be treating yourself to like a new pair of shoes or some sneakers that are going to be really nice. So be patient with yourself in this season, Sagittarius. You are making the right sacrifices, and it's actually helping you. So even when it comes to sacrifices, intuitively, I feel pulled in of finances. You want to gain control over your finances. Some of you could have been in debt, or some of you, if you do have a business, your business could have been struggling, which means that there were a lot of things that weren't getting paid or could have fell behind on payment, and you are now in a really, really good place. Like if the sacrifices that you're making financially is really going to help you. I see you saving a whole lot more money. And then it shows communication. I feel like you're going to hear from a lot of like your relatives and your friends checking on you for this week. Some of you, I even see you paying your rent early. Your rent or your mortgage, I see you paying it early because you're coming into some money. When it comes to your love life, let's see what shows up. For Sag's love life, I'm telling you, if you're with a partner, I just see them working hard. 7 of Wands. Justice. Some of you too, if you were speaking, I'm going to put this in two ways. If you are in a relationship and you guys were going through stuff, it looks like money. It's like money that was making your relationship on edge. And like I said, with working hard, you're going to find out that your partner is a little bit more distant, but they're working a lot and getting their money up because they want to help. They want to help you more, and they want to like heal things in the relationship, especially if you've been more defensive. It's like, what are we going to do? I need your help. But however, if you are a single Sag and you could have been dating like a Virgo, they still want to work on things with you, even though you've been holding them accountable. So what's keeping you two at a distance is you've been holding this person accountable. Like you see through them, you see right through this person, and I guess they're kind of scared. So it's like they want to earn your trust. If you're talking to someone, they want to earn your trust back, and you're going to hear from them. They're going to be communicating with you that, let me see, if this is somebody you're just dating, if you're just dating this person and you guys are not in a relationship, yeah, it's like they want a second chance. They want to show you off. They're going to be spending more time with you. They're going to invest in this connection with you. But you know, if you're just dating this person, Sagittarius, and this is a general message, be careful of this person because the expectations that you have for them, they may not be able to hold up to. Some of you also, it shows new love. So you can have a new love interest that comes into your life as well. It says a new love or a recommitment to love is developing. So you can either give someone a second chance, or some of you can be finding new love. What Spirit is saying with this person, if this is a reconciliation, you're going to need boundaries with them, and you have to trust yourself. They're coming back around because they really miss you. They really, really miss you. But like I said, if the connection is inconsistent, I just feel like this person is struggling to get their own life together, and it could affect the way that they show up for you. Now let's look at your money, honey. Let's go, Saggy. Let's see what's going on as far as work. Some of you could be really stressed out. If you don't have a job at all, this can be stressful, especially right now around the holidays. And you could be trying to find creative ways to come up with more money. If you don't have a position right now, you can even be thinking about a job from the past that you used to work at and trying to find out if they're going to hire. I just see you looking for work. If you have no job, I just see you stressed out about money and trying to find creative ways to make money right now. If you do work, it just shows that you're going to be exhausted. Some of you could be taking some time off from work in order to take care of yourself and spend time with like your family or your friends. And you are growing in your position, and it shows that you are financially stable. All right. But some of you could be taking a break from work. Aquarius. For you, there's so much music. Some of you guys could be going out. There's a lot of music. And if you are dating someone right now, Aquarius, I see you guys going out together. And they can also be cooking for you. So if you're in a relationship, your relationship is actually in good standings. I feel a really, really good balance when it comes to your relationship. And some of you Aquarius could be spending more time too. Like if you're not in a relationship, I see you needing some time to your own self, you know? There could be a lot of things that you are reflecting on with your life, and you are getting really close to a breakthrough. Like this is going to be a huge breakthrough, and you're going to be more clear on your boundaries. You're going to be more clear, especially if you're a single Aquarius. Let me tell you, You ain't playing with people. You're not going to allow people to just treat you any way that they want to. Like, you are taking much better care of yourself. And I feel like this deep reflection is really helping you grow a closer relationship with yourself. And you could be healing from things that you don't even tell people about. Some of you were literally in an abusive relationship, a really abusive, toxic relationship. And you could have, closed your heart off and just been to yourself for a real long time, but you feel like it's not fair. Like, why do I have to live my life in fear while my ex gets to move on? So I see you showing up for yourself more. Some of you could be taking a class, you know. It could even be like workshops. It could be workshops, it could be things online, and you could be sorting out your bills and using your resources in order to get ahead in life. So I just feel like whatever you're planning for your life, you are actually in the right direction. You are. And your mind will quiet down soon, Aquarius. This is just a part of the process because you are starting to clear a lot of things from your energy. So if you feel a little off balance at times, it's like you're still trying to overcome like some traumatic stress that you've been through. And a lot of people put a lot of pressure on you, Aquarius, you know? I feel like you're even trying to hide this from your job. You show up really strong at your job, but when you're home alone, that's when everything starts to kick back in. And, you know, some of you have a fear of falling in love with the wrong person again as well. So I just feel like you're working on that. You know, it's been a real struggle, but you are definitely doing a good job. Some of you too, if you have young kids, your young kid could be struggling with nightmares and they may want to come and sleep with you, which is going to be fine. I see a nice clean home, so you can also be taking some time to clean up your home really nicely. Yeah, it shows endings. So I feel like there's an ending that you are still processing. And the biggest thing, you're focused on your home, you're focused on your family, and you're focused on being successful. Like, you just want to start all over again. You want to take your power back. And like I said, whatever is coming to an end that you are processing, it taught you a whole lot about love. You have a beautiful heart and you're an amazing person to be with. You just got to be careful of who you fall for. I feel like that's the biggest thing. And people who use too many excuses with you, they're not going to be happy that you've been able to figure them out and find your way back, but that doesn't matter. You know, it's about you in this season. So let's see for you, Aquarius, if you are single. I feel like somebody has a crush and they're coming towards you. King of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They want to bring more to the table. So if this person is taking their time when it comes to you, like if you meet a person, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you feel like they're moving slow, they're purposely taking their time because they're building back up their life as well. They look at you and they feel like, yeah, you look like a very high value woman. You look like a very high value man. I'm going to need to get my money up in order for me to be able to take care of you and me. So that's how this person feels. Like they're a big provider, whether you know it or not. When you meet this new person, they are thinking long term. They're not looking for something temporary. And when they see you, you definitely give them 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like, you're worth it. So this person will invest in you. With the 7 of Pentacles, this is somebody who will invest in you. They will make the effort, and right now they're in their energy contemplating on what they can do next or where should they take you out. They want to date you. They want to do this right. So it shows Page of Cups. They could even just reach out to check on you, make sure you're okay. But this is what's coming into your life if it's not here already from my single Aquariuses. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know. And Six of Swords, definitely someone that you can move on from the past with. They're doing the same exact thing. So you two are more in alignment than you realize. But like I said, it's going to be up to you, Aquarius. But they definitely see you as a good catch. So that's what's going to come towards you this week, if it's not in your life already. And when it comes to your job, okay, abundance. So your money is good. Some of you get paid this week. I see you commuting back and forth to work this week. This week is going to be very lighthearted at work. You're going to notice that the environment is very friendly. You might even have coworkers that bring in food this week and share it with everyone. Yeah, and it shows celebration. So you can also have a promotion or a bonus this week. Finances is looking great. Abundance and celebrations is a good indication of like lots of money coming your way. So that means you won't be stressed out financially. And it's okay if you need a break too, Aquarius, you know. Capricorn. Capricorn, this is about you needing to forgive yourself. This week you need to forgive yourself. I feel like you could have been trying to work something out with someone. You could have gave someone another chance. And this has to even do about being honest. Like I wanted them to be honest to me. So if you did forgive somebody and try to give them another chance, you were really hoping that this person would be like they would bring a new energy to you, a new vibe, like they will be better, they would make more effort, they would be more honest, they would be more upfront. But when you allow this person to come back into your life, Capricorn, you're going to see that they're exactly the same, and it's going to hurt you. Like, I should have never invited them over. I should have never gave this person a chance. I should have never opened up to them. Like, I blame them for why we are where we are right now. So I don't even know why I would do that to myself. So just be careful of beating up on yourself too much this week. If you gave somebody a chance and they're still like the same, they rub you the wrong way, and there's a part of you who really feels like you can't stand them. But the truth is, you really love this person. You just can't stand the way that they treat you. They make you feel bad for loving them. They make you feel ridiculous for loving them, and for you being able to like show up and point out things that they may need to take a look at, you know? It's like a love-hate relationship when it comes to this person. Deep down inside, I feel like you are trying to find that one. You're trying to find somebody who can like match the level of love that you have to offer, but you feel like every time that you open up your heart, it kind of like slaps you in the face. So I don't see you want to give up on love, Capricorn, but I just feel like you're really upset right now, like just really angry, you know. But a real big thing that you should look into. I think you really feel ashamed that you even allowed this person to even come near you again. I just feel like you're gonna go through that. Like if you're a Capricorn that gives someone another chance, you might regret it. This person is still emotionally avoidant. They don't show you how they feel. They don't let you in. You know, they're just very, very mysterious. At times they play on your emotions. Even when you don't think they are, they really are. And for some of you Capricorns, they're actually just starting to get boring to you. Like, it's just boring. It's just not even fun anymore. So I see you just either going in another direction or just shutting your heart off right now, you know, but it's just going to make you feel like sad. If you find yourself sad and you don't know why, it's because of this person who's just disappointing. It's just very mysterious, and you just don't know why they are the way they are. Like, when are you going to show me your heart? When are you going to make an effort? When are we going to go out or just do something different? You're tired of sticking to the same thing that they always do. Another thing too, Capricorn, like, is this person a rebound? They could also be a rebound. Um, be careful when you're driving, Capricorn. Pay attention to the road. I pray this doesn't happen to you, but as you know, whatever comes out in the message, I share with all of you. So some of you just be careful when it comes to the road, because and be careful of like your brakes. If you know that your brakes need to be changed, because I see like driving, but like the brakes, somebody can like rear end you, or you could be thinking so much and you're not paying attention to the road. So Spirit says be just careful when you're driving. Some of you, if you're getting invited to like a holiday party, I see you excited about that. You could be looking in your wardrobe for something to wear, and it's gonna set your mood better. You know, your mood will feel better once you start to celebrate the holidays and socialize a little. I see it really, really bringing out the lighthearted side of you. Some of you too, shopping. You could be going shopping, and it's very, very crowded. And some of you cooking, I see you cooking, like your oven is open. For you single Capricorns, let me see. The Empress, the Chariot, Tower in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Swords. For you Capricorns, if you were dealing with somebody, it might come to an end because you don't trust this person, and it could be a Cancer. You don't trust them, and some of you could have either been betrayed by this person before and you don't want to be betrayed again, or something is just telling you that this relationship is not going to work out the way you hope, so you might be ending things with somebody to avoid being hurt. So if you are in a relationship, Capricorn, if you are in a relationship, it shows the Hierophant, it shows the Two of Cups, it shows the Queen of Wands. If you are in a relationship, your partner can actually be extra attracted to you at this moment. You could be dressing up more. You guys can find yourselves more freaky. You know, like I see you both in the mirror. If you are in a relationship, I see you both getting dressed up and you guys are in the mirror, and you like the way you guys, you both like the way you look together, and you guys might get it in real quick before you step out. So if you're in a relationship, I see good times coming ahead. This person doesn't leave you in confusion. And it shows the Lovers. So if you're in a relationship, be prepared for lovemaking. You guys going out. You could be going out to celebrate the holidays with their family, your family. And if you are single, I see you about to close a cycle because you don't trust this person. All right. Okay, let's look for work. Ooh, good outcome, Capricorn. You have financial growth and celebration. Some of you may get a bonus. Some of you might get a promotion. Some of you, if you're looking for a job, you might finally find a job that pays you enough. With flowering and maturity and celebrations, you have way more than enough to take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones. So your money is stable. You're financially good. Some of you too, I just also see you straightening your hair. Some of you could be doing a hairstyle or just trying to straighten your hair or make your hair look nice. Taurus. Taurus, I see you, well, you're going to be happy, Taurus. If you're trying to get yourself out of debt, you're going to be happy. I see you paying your bills down. And I feel like if you are stressed about meeting a certain financial goal, I feel like this week you will definitely meet the financial goal, and it keeps your up. You're a Taurus that you love money, and when your money is doing good, you feel phenomenal. Like for you to be able to go out there, make your money, pay all your bills, or once again, pay your bill down. I feel like if you are in debt or if you have a really, really high credit card, um, you paying down on it is going to make you feel happy. And there are people, Taurus, that they want to choose you, or they want to be completely honest with you, or it's like whoever this whatever this energy is, Taurus, it's like somebody who betrayed you. Like they want your forgiveness. So don't be surprised if you have like an old friend or an ex, an old friend, an ex, a family member reaching out to you, and they're checking the temperature because deep down inside they feel like they played on your emotions when you needed them the most. And they don't feel good about that. Like for some reason they don't feel good. And honestly, they don't feel good because either you could have caught them out about it, or you could have withdrawn yourself. Like you're not around this person the way that you used to. It's almost like you can be in a place of self-protection. Like you were trying to help them, you were trying to open them up to so much more, and they could have been very defensive. This is the only thing about trying to help people. Some people will turn on you for trying to help them, right? Which means that everybody doesn't really want help. They might just want to talk and talk and talk about it, but they don't really have any desire to look at the situation in a different way or try to find a way to feel better about it. Some people are real life victims, and they're fine like that. So it could be a situation like that. They feel like they really, really want to earn your trust and I really feel like this is a friend. I feel like they want to be a part of your friend group again. Like this is somebody who talks to themselves and acts like they're talking to you. So they've made like fake conversations with themselves about what they would say to you, what you would say back, and I don't see them reaching out, but it's in the contemplation stage. And for some of you, depending on what timeline you're on, if this person reaches out, just know that's where they're coming from. They're not in the same place that they were before. So I feel like it's totally up to you on what direction you decide to go into. But it's just good for you to know if someone does out of nowhere just reaches out to you and like, oh, hey, deep down inside, they miss you. They really miss you, and they want to make amends with you. And it gives, now that I go further into the energy, it definitely gives me like an old friend vibe. It gives me like this could have been an old friend, and they played themselves and you were just trying to help them. And you're just like, you know what, let me just stay away and focus on myself. Because that's what it literally looks like you're doing now. You're more so about yourself, your money, and where you're trying to go in life. And I also see you like really committed to the vision that you have for yourself. Some of you, like your parent is going to throw it down for this Thanksgiving, so be prepared. Have your containers ready. I see your parent going all out. Whether it's a mother or father, I see them getting so creative for this holiday, and they're like in the mood. Like how some people, they have like the holiday spirit, so they go like above and beyond. You're going to find it so funny how your parent is all up into the holidays and they're feeling really good. They might even have a really nice drink that they make, like a nice mix, and it's so good. But for you, Taurus, this week, I just feel like relaxation and your hard work paying off and you feeling so free. If you were stressed out and you were like overworking yourself and you had goals, like you really get to relax this week and just pamper yourself and just be so happy for all that you have been able to accomplish. I see that for you, Taurus. Like you're really solid from the inside. Let me see what else is going on with you. Ooh, what's this? That shows endings. Taurus, I just feel like a season is coming to an end for you. Some of you could have been tested. You could have had spiritual lessons that you had to work through. On top of that, and it could have to do with your stability and your patience. Like how patient are you, You put in a lot of work, you put in a lot of time. How patient are you to reap the benefits of your reward? Because when you are going after your goals, that journey is just, sometimes it can be hard. There can be seasons where you're working, and you're not getting what you're worth. And then there can be seasons of overflow. So I feel like you could have been in this really wishy-washy season that kind of had you feeling like up and down, and it played on your emotions. Sometimes you feel secure, sometimes you have to hold back financially, sometimes you feel like, is it my time? Am I going to have a breakthrough? And you get so excited, and then it doesn't happen the way you expect. And I feel like you finally have arrived, or you're at the you are about to have a big breakthrough, and you're humble. You're just very humble about it, and a little drained. You can also be a little drained, but yeah, that's what I see for you. Some of you Tauruses, if you do have dreads or braids, they're gonna look beautiful or very perfect or professional. Some of you too may help someone get a job by being a reference for them. They're really grateful for you. So yeah, you're going through a huge transformation, and it shows like your heart, but for some reason I really feel like this is money. And it came out material harvest as well, but it could be both. There could be a huge upgrade coming in for you, Taurus, when it comes to love and money. But right now, I really feel your biggest breakthrough is through money. But right here in the cards, it shows money and love. So be prepared. And I hear like turning heads everywhere you go. I just don't think you really are that focused on love. You could be so big on like self-improvement. Some of you can go to the gym. I see headphones, and you really trying to have a breakthrough, trying to keep yourself motivated and inspired. And if you are going through a stage of like reflecting, I feel like you could be using the gym as an outlet not to think about the bad things as much, and that can be working for you to like release anger. Some of you have like anger from what you had to go through, in your energy. And you can be releasing that anger through going to the gym. For your love life, Knight of Swords. I want to say this too, because it shows endings. I want to say if you are a completely single Taurus, I just really feel like you're not that available to love. And right now you are so invested in yourself and your own stability that I don't see that much energy towards love if you are a single Taurus. But I'm telling you, when you are ready to open up, I see a Sagittarius about to come into your life, Taurus. If you are completely single, a Sagittarius, and this can be a businessman, a businesswoman, this can be a lover and a friend, and for some of you, a fitness partner. So be prepared for that. And just know, like, some of you may struggle with PTSD, right? And if you do, just know that the people that hurt you, they're going through it. They're going through it. Nobody that hurt you is going to just get away scotch-free. So just know that. Yeah. If you've been overworking, I do feel like there's a lot of stress. And like I did say, there was you putting in work, delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is where you put a lot of effort and time, and you're working so hard and you feel like you're not reaping the rewards of your hard-earned work. You feel like things have been postponed for you, but you're still working so hard. I just feel like this is going to be the season, Taurus, where things turn around for you with new vision and harmony. You're going to discover your true life path, what you're meant to do. You're going to put your energy, time into it, and you're going to reap the benefits that you've been working for so hard. Some of you could be offered a brand new position, But just know that for this week, you are going to be kind of tired because you are overextending yourself and your environment is very, very friendly. Pisces. You, my lovely Pisces, I feel like somebody really wants to talk to you. There's a lot on their mind. This could be your partner. If you are a Pisces and you have a partner, there's a lot that's on their mind that they would like to discuss with you, but they feel like they need to wait for the right time. All right. So that means whatever is going on with them, they might wait until after the holidays to bring up some very important things that they would like to discuss with you, that's been heavy on their heart, but it could be after the holidays and they're just thinking about it now. Another thing that I see for you, someone is drawing up a plan in order to get you more money. So there's like a contract that is about to come towards you, and they're really, 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 really excited to offer you this contract, and it doesn't come with any conditions. Sometimes when people are given good opportunities, they start to question it, like, oh, okay, so what else? What's with this deal? There's nothing with it, you know? You both benefit from it. So I see a really good deal coming towards you. Some of you, you might need to go to the doctors if you've been experiencing pain, or you can just be going to visit a doctor. And Spirit wants